Hello, Dr. Stenbeck here again, and today we're dealing with mental stress and how do you resolve it. So this is an integral part of your healing. If you don't take command of your everyday worries, you cannot heal yourself. You just have to wait until whatever's needed medically to help you. So it's very important, and it's something you can take care of and must take care of. And in each show we're going to deal with a different organ, and later I'll put up the chart on the website where you can receive some free feedback from me on any one issue. If you have anything more complicated than that, then you'll need to do an online consult with me. So, now let's get on with mental. Now, in terms of handling mental stress, you can't make it just go away, but you can manage it, and that's the key. If you have stress at home or work or somewhere else in your life every day, then it can be managed, even though it may still keep coming at you. The key is to stop it being internalized into your body organs, making you sick and potentially diseased. Now, the famous physician and scientist Hans Selye did research on animals, very famous research with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles on it. And what he found was that in stage 1 we have irritation of the stomach. And we've all heard of how you can worry yourself into a stomach ulcer. That also includes intestinal ulcers and other parts of your body. Low blood sugar, because the stress is internalized into your adrenal glands and then into your immune system. And you get then a resistant stage to the stress where you have extreme fatigue and salt craving, which comes from your adrenal glands being stressed and underactive, so you're not making all your adrenal hormones. And the stomach irritation becomes worse, it becomes inflamed, intestines become involved, and your immune system becomes involved. So with all that going on, there's no way you're not going to get sick one day from the mental stress of everyday life. Now, of course, we try to put up with it, but just know you can manage it and take some command over this before you get to stage 3, which is true for animals, not so true for us. We certainly get sick. We don't collapse though and die from it very often, although it has happened. So how do you manage it? The first key is nutrition, and most of you have heard of the fact that you take B complex or minerals to handle the stress of everyday life and to help your nerves stay healthy. And B complex, minerals, calcium with magnesium are classic nutritional approaches, and they all work. And the other substances like lecithin and flaxseed oil, and these substances should all be taken twice a day, 1 or 2 caps each time. And then if the stress has been going on for a long time, then the nerves get toxic with the environmental pollutants, the metals and chemicals of life. And these herbs are classically used to remove them. Chamomile, a very common choice in this regard. And so the nutrition must be used, and it will help you start managing the stress. However, you then need to go into affirmations to stop the stress affecting you so badly. And in some people, there's emotions that will overload into the mental body. If you have severe stress, you might be overloading fear or anger or sadness or something like that into your mental body, which will make everything worse. But now let's look at the affirmational side of it. Now, doing affirmations is an old technique, and it works if you apply it specifically to your main worry. And doing an affirmation, you need to say the words 21 times twice a day for 2 weeks. After that time, you will believe that what you're saying is possible in your life. You can say more than 21 times if you like, but 21 seems to be a minimum. Now, if one is spiritually oriented, the affirmations usually will start with God and I, or God and I co-create. God is creating something through me. Otherwise, they will start with I am. I am finding something in my life. I am becoming patient. I am becoming fearless. I am gaining something. I am mastering stress with my boss or with my spouse or with somebody. These sort of words, and you can make up the affirmation yourself. You just need to apply it to the biggest stress you can think of that you're going through. Now, it's possible you may need 3 or 4 different affirmations, which is okay, but you don't want to do more than, say, 2 a day for 2 weeks, because then you start overloading your body with it. And after 2 weeks, you may need to affirm a stronger phrase. But this will allow you to manage the mental stress. There's no doubt about it. Now, this is an example of managing a relationship stress. You might say any of these statements. I am true to myself at all times. I leave the relationship if I'm abused. I forgive myself for holding on to anger, rage, etc. I forgive somebody for making me so angry. I obtain counseling for us both, or at least I do it for myself. Whatever's most appropriate for your situation. And remember, you don't have to believe that what you're saying is true, because you want it to become your truth. And when you do an affirmation, you are affirming what you want to be true. And so it will be. Now be sure to check in with the website, drstenbeck.net, Dr. Stenbeck, because this chapter from my book is available there for you to read and to digest, and that will help you even more work out how you're going to handle the stress of your everyday life before you're ill and diseased from not handling it. On the website you'll also see other things that are of interest and other shows that are coming up, and a list of every show that's in preparation. But be sure to take advantage of asking me a question about any health issue you have, and for one issue I'll be happy to give you some complimentary feedback. After that, if you have a more complicated health situation, we'll need to do an online consult. Alright, well that's it for today. So tune in next time and we'll be getting on to something else in the digestive system. Alright, goodbye for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.